Hi, my name's Jim Meehan, and I am here from PDT in New York City, and...
Hi, my name is Daniel.
Daniel, I have a bunch of celebrity booze here that I'd like to taste through with you. I'd like to get your impressions.
Okay.
And then I was thinking maybe we could create a cocktail and maybe I can get you to mix it.
All right,
Sound good?
All right, that sounds good to me.
Our first spirit here, grab your Zalto spirit glass here.
This
is Dan Aykroyd's Crystal Skull Vodka. Have you ever seen this before?
No, and he decided to put it in this.
Pretty cool, right?
That don't look very inviting to drink.
I know, so let's see what we have. Now here's what we're gonna do. When you taste spirits professionally, what you're gonna do is you're gonna smell it.
Smell it.
You're gonna then maybe-
Smell like rubbing alcohol.
Exactly, so you're gonna maybe for a note you wanna put down here is rubbing alcohol.
Rubbing alcohol.
So I'm gonna get in there a little bit. I'm not getting a lot there. I heard this spirit was filtered 10 times or 9 times through diamond dust, so maybe there's not gonna be a lot of flavor. Give it a smell, and now we're gonna give it a quick taste. Cheers. Not tasting a lot.
Yeah, it's not as strong as I expected.
No,
it's kind of pussy.
It's kind of, I think pussy is definitely.
It's kind of pussy.
I'm tasting a little pussy there myself.
Yeah, a little pussy, Dan Aykroyd.
So I think pussy there. Maybe some of that filter paper. Pussy and paper.
Pussy rubbing alcohol.
Pussy rubbing alcohol with a little bit of paper for me. Now remember these notes. We gotta create a cocktail. So next up, we got Justin Timberlake's tequila.
Timberlake jumped in it.
JT's behind the tequila here.
901 tequila. I'm not much of a fan of tequila.
Well, we're gonna give it a taste. JT's behind it, so maybe it's good. Get in there. What do you smell?
I smell tequila.
I smell tequila too. So tequila could be a tasting note.
Smells like tequila.
I'm actually getting some flavor here. I'm getting some like green pepper and some grapefruit, some jalapeno. I'm smelling maybe some nacho cheese, maybe.
I smell pepper.
Yeah, definitely pepper.
Mad pepper.
All right,
mad pepper.
so mad pepper. You could write that down
Okay.
if you want.
Mad pepper.
All right, so you got mad pepper. I'm gonna go with nacho cheese.
That's weird.
Nacho cheese.
It is very Mexican-y.
Yeah, I mean, well, it is from Mexico, so let's give it a taste. This is education right here.
Okay.
All right. I'm smelling more than I taste, right? What are you feeling?
It's a bit fiesta-y.
Yeah, you feel like a little dance?
A little fiesta.
Maybe a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, remember that.
Okay.
Put that note next to our glass. Do say.
Dussy. I thought it was pronounced Dussy.
Dussy, we're gonna call it Dussy. Here we got the cognac. You ready? We gotta give it a smell first. What are you smelling?
Smells like cognac.
It smells like luxury.
Yeah, it smells pretty good. Smells like something I would like to drink.
All right, so let's not waste any time.
Okay.
All right.
It's actually pretty good.
I like it.
I do too.
Yeah. I like a lot of things like that.
I like Dussy.
Yeah, I like
Dussy is tight.
Dussy is super tight.
Shouts out to Jigga.
You know, Jigga,
Shouts out to Jigga, my nigga.
he's doing it.
He
All
got
right.
the smooth cognac.
We're lowering the alcohol here, and this is a Moscato that's from Nicki Minaj.
Moscato.
Let's see what we smell.
Smell like grapefruit juice.
Grapefruit, peaches, apricots.
I'm not excited to taste this.
I'm a little worried about the bottom. I'm a little bit worried about it myself,
I'm not really excited for this.
but this is part of our job.
This for Nikki.
This is for Nikki, and this is part of our job.
Okay.
All right. It actually isn't that bad.
Yeah,
It's not that bad. I have to say, Moscato is something I've poured in a lot of Italian restaurants, and this is actually a pretty good Moscato.
It tastes like Kool-Aid.
You know what? This is something that you pour after dinner in an Italian restaurant. I could drink this.
It's very refreshing. Shouts out to Nikki.
She's doing doing work. All right.
I could drink that.
I might have a little bit more myself. So now, something that I'm, Pharrell, who I'm a huge fan of his work.
This looks disgusting.
This is a little bit strange.
This looks disgusting.
I've seen some soap commercials, and I think that this, you know.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's a little bit odd. This is Pharrell. It's
Oh my God.
Cream. He said this is for his ladies.
This is like wash your hands soap.
Yeah,
Like the
I don't
airport
think,
soap.
but I don't think you'd be clean after this. But once again, ooh, what are you smelling there?
Like this soap. Like
This smells like sometimes when you get in a cab and you know that was like Friday night and then the next
or
morning.
like somebody it smells like the, you know, when you like want to smoke weed and stuff and you buy the 99-cent
and you
spray.
like spray the place so it doesn't seem like you're smoking
like
weed.
the peach.
You know,
oh,
really?
this. Ooh.
You want me to do this for you?
I'm gonna try.
You do
I'm
have a
gonna be
show.
a soldier. I'm gonna be a
All right,
soldier.
Ready?
tastes like milk, like strawberry milk or something. Like,
I don't know.
wasn't as bad as I thought though.
Okay, well I'm glad you like this.
I'm like, I like Kool-Aid and sugar and stuff, so it's
I've
very
heard that you were a
sweet.
very positive guy and that you definitely look at the bright side of things.
The stuff that I thought would have been nasty was actually good. The Nicki Minaj and the Pharrell cream, they are actually tight. I fucks with them.
I'm gonna leave you out on an island there with Pharrell. I think he's very talented.
I like
but
it.
I don't know about this stuff.
It has a little syrupy vibe to me.
All right, so the last spirit we're gonna taste before we get into the mixology portion of our segment here is something that I actually diluted for you. This is the
Why did you do that?
Well, Marilyn Manson has an absinthe. He actually, you can see he's got a gold medal on his bottle, so you know he must have done something right. But if you look here, it's 66% alcohol. So that means this is like almost pure alcohol.
I had absinthe before.
This is the super strong stuff. So I diluted a little bit so we can have some. This is what it smells like. Yeah.
Like licorice.
Yep, exactly. Licorice.
Like the black licorice.
You're onto something. Licorice is exactly what absinthe is supposed to smell like. So let's get in there. You ready? All right.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
See, now that is my jam right there.
It tastes exactly like something I would think Marilyn Manson would like to drink.
He's a freaky dude.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Oh, don't worry.
But this is what absinthe tastes like, so I feel good about it. You got my apron on? You ready?
That's right. I'm ready.
Before I got here, I figured I have a cocktail based on like what I've been thinking about that I wanted to make for your signature cocktail. So the idea here is between these two cocktails, between the one I came up with before I got here and the one that you've kind of decided on the fly that you want to be your signature cocktail, we're gonna figure it out. We're gonna have a taste off.
I want to be a bartender, so I need to soak all this in.
Okay, so here's
After rap, I will be bartending.
Here's what after bartending is a great skill for everyone to know.
You meet a lot of bitches.
I will say that. Bitches are forever coming to you behind the bar. Well, my wife gets upset. Okay, so now here's where we go. There's a cocktail called The Last Word that was created at the Detroit Athletic Club. And I was thinking, a classic cocktail from Detroit, you're from Detroit, that's a good place to start.
That's right.
The other thing is this cocktail originally had gin, lime juice, green chartreuse, and maraschino liqueur in it. So it had a lot of stuff in it.
Gin, I don't know if I'm a fan of gin.
And I knew that because I understood that you like cognac. So I was right. You ended up liking the Dussy.
I love the Dussy.
You love the Dussy, and we want to create something that's going to accentuate the flavors in the cognac. So we did what I was thinking of as a little bit of a hybrid. And my idea is to do the cognac, lemon juice, amaretto, which has the nutty quality of cognac, and then apricot liqueur, which also has that nutty quality. So here's what you're gonna do. You said you like your drink strong.
I like it.
Sweet.
I want to get drunk.
Okay, so if you want to get drunk, here you're gonna use this. You're gonna pour this into here, and that's gonna go in that glass. Nice work.
All the way to the top?
All the way to the top.
That's right.
And then you just want to pour a little bit more, and that's fine.
We can go ahead and do a double.
Yeah, why not?
Why not?
This one's gonna be called a double hybrid.
Gotta get it cracking.
We gotta get crazy. Okay, so that goes to the side. Next up, you're gonna do your lemon juice, and then you said sweet, sour, where do you stand?
I'm a little more on the sweet side.
Okay, so just don't fill that to the top.
we want to go activist.
All right,
We want to go
so that
activist.
goes in there. And now we're gonna go with your smaller side, fill both sides, one with this and one with that. So you got cognac, you got the Dussy, the lemon juice. This is an apricot liqueur from Burgundy, from Domaine Rouleau. You can go crazy on that if you want.
Boom.
Maybe go
Oh,
double.
let's go double.
That's
right.
the one right there. That's my jam.
We're going to double that up.
Now this one, just do one.
Amaretto and this
Amaretto. Just no. This one.
Yeah.
The little guy. We don't want it to be too sweet.
one. I was trying to turn
We
up.
don't want it to be too sweet.
I was trying to turn up.
Okay. All right, so now the advantage of making your cocktail the way you just did is that there's no ice in there, so we don't have to worry about that. So you've got your drink ready, you've got your glass ready. Don't shake it yet. I think we could shake together. It's time for me for my the Dussy. I was thinking, all right, so we got the cream liqueur. You said you like pineapple.
I like the cream and I like the pineapple.
Yeah, I'm thinking like something along the lines like a pina colada, something that's like fruity and fresh. I happen to like this myself, so I'm gonna use the big 2-ounce measure of the cognac. I'm gonna go.
You never had too much cognac.
Well, we'll see tonight. That's for sure. Now you like this a lot, so I'm gonna use the 3/4 ounce. I think we'll go with the 3/4 ounce. And And then
Jay-Z and Pharrell right there.
Jay-Z and Pharrell right there. That's gonna sell at least. That's gonna go platinum.
That's right. Change clothes.
Right quick. So then 3/4, I think, of the pineapple. I know this is gonna taste good. I just don't know how it's gonna look based on what's going on in my jigger. But
Okay.
I'm gonna put everything to the side. I got my glass ready. Now I already chilled it down. Now what we're gonna do, we're gonna fill our shakers up with ice. There's yours. You can fill your own actually. You're a bartender. You gotta.
That's right.
You gotta
I gotta
get ready.
I gotta put my. I
You need
gotta
to know
pay
how
my
to do this.
dues.
You gotta
know
pay
what
your
I'm
dues
saying?
here.
This is some big ass ice, man. Where y'all get this
You
ice
know
from?
what? You know these are. It's all about the
Baller
details.
ice cubes right here, man.
It's all about the details.
I need these ice cubes for the syrup at home.
Yeah. All right. So here's what's gonna happen. It's already crazy stuff happening.
Ah, that look like vomit.
We don't need to talk about that. All right. So here's what we're
That's how
gonna
it's
do.
gonna look when it comes out.
You ready? So now this goes in here like that. You make sure you get a good seal. There you go.
Right
Now
there.
we're both gonna shake.
Get our shake
Ready?
on. All right.
Let's go. All right, that's enough shaking. Now, that should pop off pretty easily. Sometimes these things get stuck, so I'll give it a quick snap.
That's right.
And then you've got your strainer in here, that goes right on top like there. And then now we're just gonna quick pour that into the glass. Ah, it looks better now that it's been shaken up.
Okay.
Now that is my version of what I think could be the hybrid.
My shit look wavy.
And this is your version of the hybrid. But I mean, it's my
I think
version
you
of
won.
my version of your version.
I
We'll
think
see.
you won.
All right, let's
You look better.
No, I don't know about that. Let's check it out. This is not bad. You ready to give it up?
This could get you really drunk. That's what I feel.
Check yours out. Yours is gonna get you, because mine has the 2 ounces of the cognac on it.
The lemon.
Yeah, this is pretty sour, but this is generally how I'm feeling when I'm having a cocktail. But I think that's pretty good.
I think that's more my style though.
You're gonna take it?
That's more my swag.
It is. You know, it's Detroit inspired,
That's more, this is,
but it's a classic. You know, it's inspired by a classic, Detroit
I
inspired.
like drinking this.
You're gonna have that?
I'm gonna have
I'll
this.
have my own version, in spite of my thoughts on the soap flavored liqueur here.
It's like real sour, man, but I don't know.
My whole views on cocktails that are sour is you sort of have a sip and you say, this is very sour.
I
And then
think
you just keep drinking to make sure it's so sour, and then pretty soon it's gone. Are you cool with calling that the hybrid?
Yes,
Or you
I
gotta-
really feel like this drink is a good representation to me. It's very sour, but then it's a little sweet, and it's gonna get you fucked up.
Yeah.
That's Danny Brown all the way.
Let's toast to that. To Detroit.
Toast to Detroit.
You ready to keep mixing?
Yeah, let's get it cracking.
All right. We got plenty of ice.
Let's do it. Why is it actually pronounced Dos Equis?
Let's call it Dissy. You
Du
feel like
Haas.
that is your drink, right?
Du Haas.